All right, Virgos. Lots of emphasis around earth energy, money, how you want to exert your skill sets and talents. Even in the channel download, as I was shuffling, there was this energy of, I don't want to do any of this in terms of responsibilities or duties or tasks or what you're doing for work. You literally just wanted to be in a painting class and painting this beautiful vase of flowers. That's all you wanted to do. You're like, I just want to do this one thing for myself, please. And then I'll get back to everyone else, all these other responsibilities, all these duties and tasks. So if that's what you're feeling right now, or maybe you're feeling overwhelmed or apathetic or uninspired, remember that Mercury is your ruling planet, and Mercury is currently retrograde until June 3rd. And so it is a really benefic and beneficial time to slow down, to reevaluate. In this case, where you want to put your energy in terms of investing into joy and finances, okay? And making sure that it's balanced, because that also comes back in the reading as well in terms of the money that you're going to be calling in. If it's just work, or it's just burnout and then you're just like taking all this time to rest, there's probably a better way of going about it so that there's work and play synonymously, symbiotically connecting with one another, okay? It doesn't have to be one or the other. And then when you took that time just to go to that art class in the channel, then you were able to go back and say, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. And you were just so much more focused and direct and knew exactly what you wanted to do and how you wanted to delegate energy. It's kind of like that scene in the movie Morning Glory with Rachel McAdams, Diane Keaton, and Harrison Ford, near the beginning after Rachel McAdams gets the role of producer. Everyone's like talking to her and she just takes a moment where you think that she's gonna snap, but then she literally just articulated everything to everyone. It's a great scene in that movie. And that is what I feel like you're gonna come back to once you take that time of rest, or just to honor this retrograde that Mercury is going through. You'll have that laser sharp precision on exactly what it is you want and how you want to move moving forward, okay? Is there anything else I want to touch on there? Yes. I think some of you as well might be taking on the weight of the world right now, or you're just overwhelmed with world events. And I think that's also causing you to maybe feel exhausted or overwhelmed in sense of your responsibilities. I find sometimes people with prominent Virgo energy can sometimes be a martyr, where they take on so much and they want to help and fix things, but to their own detriment, where then they don't have any energy left for themselves. So I want you to pay attention to your energy levels in correlation to what you're consuming from the world, from social media, from your family, friends, relationships, clients, whatever that may be, and seeing if there is that direct correlation on how we can move so that it's balanced. And only when you have the energy and your cup is full, then you can go out and pour and help everyone else around you, if that is a big part of your calling and how you work in this realm, okay? The first three cards, Virgos, we have the Sun reversed with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So this is very telling to me in terms of there might be an energy of just not feeling seen, or that you know that things are coming, but they're not here yet. And that can also just be from overwhelm or exhaustion, or just needing a little bit of a break to recharge your batteries. And again, from the notion of being seen, so to speak, who do you want to be seen by? Is it from your peers, from your family, from your partner, from your community? Where do you want that solar energy to be placed at this time, so we can start attracting the right opportunities? And I also think, Virgos, with this Queen of Pentacles reversed, don't say yes to everyone that comes in. I think once you've taken time for yourself to really get clear on what it is you want and how you want to be seen, it's going to be very clear. It's like, yes, yes, no, no, no. Okay, you can come forward and state how you want to work together. Or if you're searching for jobs, don't just say yes right away. That you can take time to interview and see what's going on and renegotiate or go back and forth. And that could also be this Queen of Pentacles reversed, and that's not ready yet. That whatever you're trying to push or create or do, it just needs a little bit of extra time. Again, Mercury will be direct on June 3rd, so don't freak yourself out or get disappointed or be overly hard on yourself throughout May. that first bit of Gemini season, right? By the end of Gemini season, many of the planets, astrologically speaking, are going to be in their home sign, are going to have a lot of power. Saturn in Aquarius, Mercury in Gemini, Venus in Taurus, Mars in Aries. So the first part of this season, we need to relax and recalibrate so that we can do the daily things that we need to do. Another manifestation of the Knight of Pentacles is doing those habitual daily tasks that are going to support us. So whatever that means for you, whether that's doing meal prep on a Monday and working out every day, or doing something that's fun and joyful, or spending time with your kids or walking your dog, whatever that is, not letting those things slide, or not letting bills pile up, or not letting dishes just sit in the sink. If there are things that you know place you in a really great position to succeed, we need to start making those things habitual and automatic so that those aren't even in question, or they're not going to get in our way once the investments and the energies and everything that we're wanting is coming in hot and heavy, okay? The next three cards, Virgos, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles, and then the Death card, which is phenomenal. So we just talked about all of this balance of energy between being dutiful, being purposeful, doing all of this work, but also being able to play and have fun. There might be some hesitation there with the thought of, if I don't work this hard, if I don't put forth this energy, I won't be able to provide, I won't be able to make this much money, I won't be able to invest in these things, or maybe I just won't make enough money so I can continually support this lifestyle. Whatever that is, I want us to bring it back into balance. I think some of you as well are going to be in a position where you are going to call more people in to support you, or just quite simply, Virgos, asking for help. You know that if someone asked you for help and support, most likely you would give it. Now, if you need help, guidance, support, whatever that is, it doesn't take away from your brilliance or your intelligence or your work ethic. It just means that you're letting people in, that you're opening yourself up and potentially being vulnerable to allow energies in. And I even think that maybe if you need help looking for a new job or expansion in career or just different opportunities, just someone to bounce ideas off of, that could also be where you use this beautiful Gemini energy to network, to communicate, to brainstorm, to use that air, that mutable air, to allow new thoughts and ideas to come through. And also with the Six of Pentacles too, there's a little bit of like, don't overspend, but I don't really think you're in that position. I think now it's kind of, you get to reevaluate where you're spending your money, and if there's kind of like any subscriptions or any outstanding money, or if you're owed money, this is the time to get everything balanced out so there are no fears or hesitations around money or success or prosperity moving forward. Even with the Death card, it's like, yeah, we're not going to be the same person we were near the end of this. There could also potentially be a Scorpio that we're dealing with in terms of an energy that could be good, could be bad. It could be an energy that you feel you have to hold on to. It could also be the notion that a Scorpio can come in and can completely transform your life and help to elevate it, or even just a Scorpio energy of what we've been going through with this eclipse series and the South Node being in Scorpio, that whatever those fears or doubts that you're currently holding on to or that are keeping you small, it's time to let those go. And so it really is a case of, oftentimes with Virgos, of getting out of your head, getting out of your own way, to allow for greater balance, greater flow, more creativity, more fun, which is going to bring you into a state of ease where you can make all these decisions very easily and welcome in more. And I think right now some of you are comfortable, but you're just maybe not as happy as you could be, or you're wanting more, but you don't have the energy to get there, or you need to be able to ask for help and relinquish control. That can be a very big notion of this as well, right? So being able to let go of control and trusting other people to do the tasks you set out for them is going to be probably a complete 180 and a complete transformation. And there's different levels of that, right? As you go higher and higher, the stakes just get bigger and bigger in terms of the responsibility and the duty that you're passing off to other people in your life, whether that's a family member, a lover, colleague, whatever that may be, or however it may manifest. So I do think that we need to reshift, rebalance perfect Mercury retrograde themes to allow for a completely different version of ourselves that feels more aligned, that feels happier, that feels lighter, that when you move in these different spaces in our life, people can take note and like, oh, You're happy, I'm happy. When you give us a task, we want to make sure that we show up correct to perform said task so that we can grow together. Instead of you feeling like you have to do a million different things at once, which is causing you to be out of alignment or unbalanced, which is then affecting finances and opportunities and new relationships from growing. Okay? Bottom card. Yeah. Queen of Wands, we need to have fun. It's standing up for that and making it a priority, right? I always affiliate with the Queen of Wands. If she is not getting pleasure, feeling happy, feeling inspired, she is literally looking in another direction. And so she'll stay on that throne. She'll serve her king. She'll serve the kingdom. But she's also very intuitive and she wants to be happy and to shine. So if she is not feeling it, she's not just going to sit there. It's like, no, goodbye. Thank you. But it looks like there's greater opportunity here for me to really be in a state to showcase my worth, to be happy, to feel valued. And so for some of you, it might just be, I can't keep doing this at this job or this relationship until I've filled myself back up. And we have so much Aries energy in play. Jupiter currently in Aries, and then Mars is moving into Aries on the 24th of May. So everyone will kind of feel this energy of, I'm looking out for myself, or I want to make sure that I'm looked after first. And that can be hard, especially for people that are in that kind of servitude mindset, are always giving and giving and giving, and you might feel taken advantage of or that you're being used. And that's not the energy we want to feel. We want to make sure that we also are tapping into that Aries energy to go after what we want and not settle for anything less. And then once we are happy and fulfilled, then we can all proceed and benefit together. Okay, so that's just something I want you to keep in mind as you progress through this Gemini season, okay? Fabulous. So that is our general reading, Virgos. Please feel free to share with a fellow Virgo that could benefit from this reading. If you want to book a one-on-one reading to go into these themes further, I've now updated our availability for the rest of May and June. Please note that after June 18th, our books are going to be closed. I'm going to be working on different projects over the summer. So I'm thinking my books will probably open up for Virgo season, but stay tuned. And we also have one more spot open for one-on-one coaching for those that are seeking greater accountability and mentorship. So if that's something that you're curious about and interested in, send us a message on the Contact Us page on our website, and we can pass along any pertinent information. And if this reading just hit the nail on the head and you're good to go, all tips and donations are greatly appreciated to support this content creation. I'll link in our PayPal at the description of this video, okay? Thank you, Virgos, for watching. Have a wonderful Gemini season, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.